Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MarieSims. Today I am furnishing this lot in Tartosa that came with the My Wedding Stories game pack. It was an empty lot, but I found this home from the gallery, and to be honest, I didn't have to change anything besides the windows, doors, and paint swatches. I will leave the original creator of this house down below in the description in case you're interested in putting it into your game. The sim that lives here is named Raheem Jones. Raheem moved to Tartosa to honor his fiancée who passed away during the birth of their daughter. Though he hadn't prioritized relocating to Tartosa while she was alive, Raheem now carries the weight of regret, hoping passionately that she can forgive him as he embarks on fulfilling her long-held dream. Another dream of hers was to open her own bakery, and although he lacks in the baking department, he hopes one day he can pass on her recipe cards to their daughter Alyssa. Raheem is very passionate about coffee and hopes to open his own cafe one day, with a small bakery attached to it, and wants to incorporate her recipes. He hopes he can find a space in the heart of Tartosa and bring the welcoming ambiance of Sulani to Tartosa and make local natives of Sulani proud. Whether stopping in for a quick espresso and pastry or lingering over a leisurely brunch, he hopes locals feel a sense of the connection to the island spirit that permeates every corner of the bakery. His vision for the interior is embellished with earthy tones and natural textures, reminiscent of the coastal landscapes of the Mediterranean. Whitewashed walls provide a backdrop for pops of vibrant colors, inspired by the local flora and fauna. Wooden beams crisscross the ceilings, adding a rustic touch, while woven baskets overflow with freshly baked goods. Large windows allow natural light to flood the space, creating a bright and airy ambiance. Tropical plants and colorful flowers on the shelves and countertops, infusing the bakery with a lively and inviting feel. It's the warm hospitality and sense of belonging that make the bakery a beloved gathering spot. Right now, Raheem is the host of his own podcast, Waves, where he dives deep into the ebbs and flows of his life experiences and gives advice to other Sims who are in need to help them become their best selves and focus on personal growth. Although he has to take a break because of recent life events, he hopes that once his mother comes down to help him take care of Alyssa, he can continue working from home on his podcast so that he can get closer to opening up the cafe. What made him step away was reading a comment that he received. It read, "I can't imagine the pain you must feel, knowing that your fiancé isn't here to share these moments with you. She was taken too soon, and it breaks my heart to think about the dreams and plans you had together that will now remain unfulfilled. Your love for her shines in everything you do, and I know she's watching over you and Alyssa from above. Stay strong. Raheem, you are not alone." He couldn't even read the comment all the way through without breaking down and slamming his laptop shut. Raheem hadn't shared what he went through. Discovering that the news of his fiancé's passing had already spread through his family's Simstagram posts shattered Raheem's spirit. He hadn't intended to share such a personal topic on such a public platform so soon. It wasn't that he wished to avoid discussing it, rather he hoped to preserve the sanctity of his private life and shield his grief from becoming a spectacle. So after seeing that all 100,000 plus subscribers had known about his wife's passing, he put up a short video letting everyone know that he was going to be stepping away for some time to look after his mental health and of course raise his newborn daughter. Picking up the pieces isn't always easy and is something Raheem has never had to do before. So now that Raheem has taken the big jump in moving to Tartosa alone, without his fiancée, and away from his family, all of his emotions and internal struggles are starting to creep up onto the surface. Growing up in Sulani with a single mother, Raheem never felt alone. His mother lived in a big family home with his aunt, uncle, and 2 cousins that were close in age. They basically had an open door policy, and family was always around. A lot of his years were spent with someone always by his side. Even when his mother was at work, he had auntie and uncle there to make sure he was doing his homework, getting a home-cooked meal, and getting to bed on time. Every holiday was spent in a room full of joyous, smiling faces, full of laughter and spirit. There truly was never a dull moment during Raheem's upbringing, and even though he is going to miss going to island get-togethers, he knows he has to prioritize his fiancée's dreams. And anyway, staying in Sulani, he would have to live with the reminder that his fiancée is no longer with him. Being reminded by locals of her passing, hearing things like, "Alyssa looks just like her," and even worse, having Alyssa have to hear things like, "If your mother was still alive." He doesn't want to end up being bitter that she's gone. Instead, he wants to honor her in every way that he can and be grateful that she still has a special place in his heart. Raheem hopes that with this new change, he can heal his spirit by learning to embrace the challenges and blessings of his new reality. He hopes that she knows he is standing on his word and striving for Alyssa to have better educational opportunities, healthcare, embrace new adventures and experiences, and of course, have an open mind and heart. After all, his fiancée had always pushed him to follow what his spirit called him to do, and he hopes to keep her alive by listening to what his inner voice is telling him, believing it is also her voice guiding him. Let me know what you guys think of this video down below. I really love hearing your feedback. It just makes posting content that much more fun. Bye guys, and stay shining.